Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's game, I guess it would be. Sorry about that. Welcome back here to St. Margaret's Centre here in Tantallon between the 9th place visiting Millwood Knights and the home team sitting in 5th place, the Bayview Flames. If you look at our screen here, we're going to have Serge on it. Oh, sorry about that. My mistake immediately. As I was growing up, it was the old name still, so I will have to get used to that as we roll here. To the left, we do have the Bayview Flames. To our broadcast right, the Millwood Knights. Just about set for puck drop here. That's going to be one back there by Bayview. Picked up by Ian Eisner on defense starting the game. Always a fun time standing for O Canada out on the ice. That's battle here on the right wall. Down to the hash marks. That's worked in the corner here by Millwood. Stripped of the puck there by Drew Phelan. Chipped up the boards and taken back by Millwood, who dumps it back into the right corner. And that's going to be rimmed around to the far hash marks. Gets by the winger. That's going to be a shot just wide of the net. And that puck is going to be chipped up into the mesh, into the Bayview bench. The face-off down here to the left side of the starting goaltender for Bayview, Boston Fubert. I'm sure I will be corrected at some point. Face-off is in the feet here, and it's won back by the Bayview Flames. It's going to be glassing out, defense's best friend. Partner pass up the middle here, chipped in, not quite inside the zone. That's going to be picked up again and chipped back out into center. Little chip here through the middle. Millwood dumps it in again now, electing to go with the dump and chase here early on in the game. So Millwood, fresh off a 6-1 win last night against the Island View Devils. And it's been a couple weeks now since the Bayview Flames have had a game. November 16th, they beat Auburn 4-2 here at St. Margaret's Centre. And that puck's moved back up to the point. Millwood shot, gets through, tipped wide. And picked up there by number 66, Malika Finley-Howe, who chips it back down low, and they're chasing, and that's going to be chipped out here by Bayview. Through the feet of the Millwood defender. That's going to be chased down by Jack Tompkins, number 8 here for Bayview, who is the leading scorer here for Bayview. 18 points so far this season. That's going to be chipped up to the winger, but it's good high pressure at the top of the circle there. Chip back in. A little bit of ping pong going on here. That's going to be back in, delayed offside as Bayview regroups. Up to number 5, Will Lindsay, sorry. Guess I probably should have learned how to read before I started doing this. Chip back down in the Millwood zone. That's going to be a partner pass. And he's going to plop it right back. And back down again behind the net. Little chip, not quite out. Up in the air now. Does get out of the zone here. It's picked up by Millwood, and it's given up here in the neutral zone. Another chip out. Oh, and that's going to be a fast break here for Ethan Eyre. Shot, and that's blocked by Drew Phelan, so that's going to be his first block tonight. We'll see how many more of those he comes up with. It looks dumped in here by a makeshift number 4. Nicholas Fraser, I am assuming. Not a bad look, the fully taped jersey. Sure, he's not thrilled about it himself. That's going to be iced here by Bayview. 11:56 left to go here in the first period. Face off just to the right here of Fubert. Face-off's going to be chipped through. Bayview away on a 1-on-3 here. Ty Skeffington just chips it into the far left corner. And the Flames are going to get to work here on the cycle game. Defenseman pinch here. It's good pressure down low for the Flames here. Let's see if they can get something to the net. Let's chip back down and chip back up the wall. We're going to go back up the same side here for Millwood. Defense pinches again, and a great play there by the winger 17, Ty Skeffington, to cover for that defenseman who does pinch down, and that is something that'll keep your coach happy for sure. So Skeffington now with a giveaway just inside the blue line. That's going to be shot and tipped up wide of the net off the glass. Another pass out front, nobody there. Bayview chips it into the corner. Now they're going to go up the wall here. Held in by Blake Monk, one of the assistant captains for Millwood. It's worked in behind the net here. That number is a little bit hard to tell. Looks like it might be a 1, so that's going to be Noah Avery. He throws a big hit there on the wall and keeps the puck in here at the same time. So Millwood applying the pressure here. That's going to be chipped out, not quite far enough for icing. And it's going to be quick up to Millwood's leading scorer, Will Lindsay. Icing will be waved off. So Lindsay with 11 points this year, carrying the Millwood offense, and that puck is going to be chipped up out of play, and the faceoff will come back down into the Bayview zone. So not a whole lot of shots here thus far. 5 minutes into the first period. Shots are 1 for Bayview and 0 for Millwood. Couple attempts. Shots chipped or tipped wide. It's going to be taken in here by Jack Tompkins, and that's going to be another shot on goal here, and that's smothered up by Millwood's goalie, Dylan Small, who, fun fact, is the team captain, so not something that you see too often, but obviously some really good leadership skills, and coaches like what they see, and that's always something fun that you can talk about later in life. Taken around again by Jack Tompkins. That shot is going to be blocked by the defenseman. The boomer from the point misses wide. Millwood back on it, up off the glass. Kept in by Braden Cole. And that's going to be a hand pass here in the offensive zone. That faceoff's going to come outside. Nothing here. 0-0. Faceoff's going to be won back by Cameron McDonald of Millwood, and that's a giveaway right in the slot. Luckily it bounced off his stick and no harm done here. And that one's going to be dumped back in by the defenseman Braden Cole from Bayview. Double partner pass behind the net up to the winger. And it comes just outside, and Tompkins going to rip it back in where it is stopped by Cameron McDonald. Sorry, not Cameron McDonald. Mason Vardy. Going to be a little bit of action here in front of the net. And that puck is just skipped in on the goalie Foubert. And we'll see if that registers as Millwood's first shot. And it does register, so Millwood now on the board with a shot. Finley Howe loses the draw here to Liam Shaw of Bayview, and that's going to be chipped in. Chipped back out, a little bit of a suicide pass. It ends up working out. 21, Nathan McCarty shoots it at the net, and that's going to be redirected out into the neutral zone, where Millwood picks it up. Comes in over the slot here. Tries to go a little backhand toe drag, slides off the stick. Must be the fresh ice. Puck's going to be worked up the wall here once again. Partner pass over to Jaden Lee, who rips it up the boards, and it's stopped, and Bayview's going to pick it up and chip it just inside the blue line here. Back out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Liam Shaw. He works in top of the circle. Shot off the far pad. Perfect rebound shot. And that second attempt on the rebound was just tipped up over the net. So the first real good look here for the Bayview Flames, and that puck's going to be worked out by Will Lindsay. And over the line comes Riley Duggan, who's smothered off here and picked up by Liam Shaw, who's been busy so far. In comes Riley Duggan with the power move, passes it out front. And that's going to be passed away here. So good defensive play here by Bayview. And it's pushed back into the Millwood zone, where they swoop and reset here as Bayview changes. That puck squirts through here on the neutral zone. Just in over the line. Offside, waved off, pardon me. Work back just inside their own blue line here, and they're going to go partner pass to Drew Phelan, who's worked up the wall. Here to Blaze O'Hearn, top of the circle, shot off the left shoulder, opposite of me. And that's another good save there by the captain and goalie, Dylan Smalls. Number 10 in now, Isaac Lorette, shot. And that's going to be gloved down by Foubert. So things start to pick up here. The chances are starting to roll in. A little bit of a conservative start here. Chip in, chip out. Nothing wrong with that. So like I said, Millwood fresh off a big win last night, the Island View Devils, so they're going to look to continue that success here tonight in St. Margaret's. Millwood in the blue if you're just joining us. That's taken in by Jack Tompkins with some speed, tries a move. Good defensive play there by the Millwood defender. And that's cycled down low, pass out front, and Tompkins just missed it. Just out to the blue line now, kept in. It's going to be delayed offside here as they regroup. A double partner pass, and that's going to be moved through the middle. Not quite on the tape. That's going to be picked up again by none other than Jack Tompkins. So the puck seems to find the good players and being the leading scorer here. Jack Tompkins with a couple moves. That puck's going to square it out front. Shot. Another good save there by Small. Tough name for a goalie, but he's playing big. The puck gets stuck in his pads there. So face off just to the left of Small here on our broadcast right. Face off taken here by Liam Shaw. It's going to be one over to the winger, Hayden McDonald, who gets it in deep. Millwood chips it out just inside the neutral zone, and that is ripped back in by the Flames. Rimmed around the boards, and that's going to be picked up off the wall. Nathan McCarty, another shot just off the slot on a giveaway. And he's going to continue the pressure here, and that puck's going to squirt out to the point. Another shot blocked by his own guy. Here we go here. Very active defenseman for the Flames here, stepping right up just inside the neutral zone to take away a lot of the passes here from Millwood. It's going to be taken by Nicholas Fraser, who gets the red line, goes to dump it in, and it is stopped by the back pressure of Liam Shaw, who's been all over the broadcast so far. Bayview chips out again just through the feet of the defenseman. A little bit of a spill. That puck's going to be chipped in by McCarty. He's going to go to work down low, waiting for his line mates, and he's pushed off there by the Millwood defender. So a good battle. Millwood chips it out now out into neutral ice. Picked up by Phelan. He gets the line, and he goes soft chip into the corner. And the Flames are going to apply the pressure here. So it's looking like the game plan to me for Bayview is to get in behind the Millwood defense and pucks in deep, one of the most cliche and overused hockey terms of all time. That's worked across the line, shot, that's going to be blocked. Riley Duggan gets a stick on it. Chipped around to the far left corner here where it's pinched off by Ty Skeffington. He's going to chip in deep. Ethan McNeil here for Bayview is going to take chase. Back up to the point. McNeil's shot gets through. A little bit of a redirection, but Small's there. And he's been busy here for the last couple of minutes, but he's standing tall. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the first period between the Millwood Knights and the Bayview Flames here in the Metro High School Hockey League. One back to the point here by Bayview off the face-off. That's going to be put in deep. Devin McDonald on it now, and he's going to tie up. Jack Tompkins now. Pass out front to an open man in the slot. Nick Ferguson, and he rips it right away, and another save here by Small, so the face-off is just going to stay down here in the Millwood end. So the shots here so far through first little bit of the first period here is 10-2 here for Bayview, so it's going to be chipped out now. Picked up by number 11, Noah Avery, and he just chips it in behind where it's picked up by Devin McDonald. And he gets it back. There's going to be a breakaway pass here for Tompkins. He's being chased. Little move through the feet. And a great defensive play there by Mason Vardy, the defender for Millwood, to stop Bayview's leading scorer. It's going to be worked back to the point now. Shot, not quite quick enough. Noah Avery gets a stick on it. Back around to the point here. Ripped in by Braden Cole. Back around to the full other side. And he blew a tire. He's going to have to get his winners on. The puck's going to be ripped down the ice, and that's going to go for icing. So Bayview really applying the pressure here and causing Millwood to scramble around. My camera guy here is trying to get out of his job. So face off here to the left of Small. One back by Bayview. Ripped at the net, and that's going to hit Small right in the chest. Didn't see it till the last second, but good save. Back out front for Bayview, another shot. Small. Two cracks at it there for Nathan McCarty, but he's ultimately smothered up by Small here once again. So starting to see a little bit why they may have named him the captain. He's calm and collected back there, and obviously we have no idea what goes on behind the scenes, but one would assume that his leadership skills are top-notch. Have a new centerman here for Millwood. A great call by the outside linesman. Gotta give the liney some credit. Rimmed back around, Bayview rips it back down. Picked up by Blake Monk, who just rims it back around to the Bayview defenseman, Beck McKay. And Bayview just keeping it down in under the hash marks here. You got to wonder if maybe the game plan, Millwood coming off a win last night. It's back-to-back nights. I don't care who you are. It's always a little tougher to play the second night. It's going to be ripped through. With no traffic by Beck McKay, and it's going to be smothered up once again by Small. So shots 13-2 here for Bayview. Bayview locked in a three-way tie here for third in the league with 18 points with Sackville, Halifax West, and Dartmouth High School. So that shot was tipped by the Millwood own defenseman, and Small got a piece of it and it deflects up off the glass. Well, Millwood having a hard time getting out of the zone here. Very active defense by Bayview. They do get it out, and it's going to be chipped right back in by Bayview. And that was an offside call here, much to the dismay of some of the fans. But as a linesman myself, sometimes we do make mistakes. They are human, after all. We'll have the zone here right in front of us. It's going to be one back by Millwood. Partner pass, little chip off the wall to Isaac Lorette. He tries to get it in deep, and that is blocked, and that's going to come up to Ethan McNeil, who comes in, drops it, shot by Chad Meager. It's going to be smothered up by Small, uncontested. Nice clear lane. So I'm guessing to beat this goal, you're going to have some traffic, as the ones that they've shot point blank here have been smothered up with ease. Face off now to the right of Small. One back by Bayview, picked up by Tompkins, who just sauces it into the far corner. He's picked up by the Millwood defenseman. And that's once again held in by Braden Cole at the point, the big body on the right D here. A triple partner pass behind the net. That's a big hit over there on the wall. And the boards here at the St. Margaret Center make a fantastic sound. Picked up by Millwood. Taken out of the zone, passed up through center. A move now by Lorette. Shot! Foubert just gets a piece of it. So looking to go low glove there. And Tompkins is away. It's going to be a race. Shoot. Wow. Tried to go back to his forehand at the last second. The puck slid off his stick. So tough break there for Tompkins. He's been all over the ice so far, and that's going to be chipped back out softly into center. And here comes Will Lindsay, 1-on-4. Chips it in deep here with 24 seconds left to go. It's going to be just chipped out by Bayview here. It's going to be picked up by Liam Shaw, who gets it just inside the blue line deep here. So the last 10 seconds of the first period winding down. The outlet pass up to Morgan Whitewood, who gives it to Blake Monk, and he's just going to rip it on net, and that's smothered up by Foubert. 1.7 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Shots 15-4 in favor of Bayview. Small's been busy down there. Foubert, not so much. Another scramble off the faceoff, and that's going to do it here for the first period. So no score after one. If you're unfamiliar with the league, there will be a quick intermission here. We'll go right back to it, and between the second and third, there will be an ice cleaning. Okay, so 15 up on the clock. Second period underway here at the St. Margaret's Center. Just want to give a quick shout out to a friend of ours from High Button here. We actually grew up with him, and he's an assistant coach for the Millwood Knights, Mr. Adam Denny. So Adam, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for everything you do for Millwood and everyone else that you do work for. And funny story, I remember back when we were in Pee Wee, so Adam and I would be the same age. We were in the same grade our entire lives, and he helped out with us in Pee Wee, and he was a coach / hype man. He was always ready to fire the boys up, and it was always a pleasant sight to see him in the dressing room. So Adam, thanks for tuning in, buddy. And away we go. We're going to have Nathan McCarty in all alone. Shot! Scores! McCarty on a partial break. Freezes Small on the low block. And on the 16th shot of the game, Nathan McCarty is going to give the Bayview Flames a 1-0 lead here with 14:16 left to go in the second period. So early goal here in the second. You can't really blame the goalie on that one. He's made 15 saves so far, and that was a point-blank breakaway. So 1-0 Bayview here. Chipped up the wall, hit the referee in the skates. I'm sure someone yelled, "Get out of the way, referee." Let's move back, picked up by Nicholas Fraser. That's a big giveaway. And Ethan McNeil had a point-blank chance on the giveaway, just standing in the slot there, and there, all of a sudden, there was the puck on his stick. Might have even surprised him a little. And once again, as you've heard a couple times so far already, another save by the captain, Small. Super fascinated by the goalie captain. Big fan of that. I think whoever is deserving on the team to have it should get it. And I think we're seeing that come to light here. Blake Monk back for it now. Takes a bump from the captain, Meager. That's going to be chipped out once again and given right back to Bayview, who chips it right back down into the left corner, and that's going to be rimmed around. The most feared play in hockey for the Wingers. Referee once again taking it in the skates. It's going to going to be pushed back out front there. Smothered up by Small, who is either buddies with number 19, Meager, or was chirping him. Either way, all part of the game. Face off to the left of our broadcast booth and of Small, the goalie. It's going to be pushed forward by Tompkins, who loses his stick, picks it back up. Chipped out into neutral ice. And that's going to be ripped back in by Owen Osborne. Back into neutral ice here. Picked up for Blaze O'Hearn. Chips it back in behind. Another partner pass for Millwood, and that's going to be worked up to the D to Braden Cole, who shoots it on net. Right into the breadbasket of Small. He'll take those ones all day. No traffic. Right into the logo there. Quick chest, as they say. So Tompkins back on the draw here. Ties up, goes back to him now. He's going to go back to the point. That's going to be intercepted, but no, chipped back down low by the Bayview Flames here. Tompkins behind the net. The puck gets stuck on the wall there. A little pass out to the middle. Shot by Owen Osborne. That's going to be blocked by Jack Broderick, number 22. And Millwood takes it in over the zone now, and that's going to be chipped right into the middle there to Isaac Lorette, who gets it stripped before he could shoot. And Tompkins picks it back up. Little flip pass. Not quite what he wanted to get on it, but it comes back to him, of course. Winds up. Fake shot. Tries to make a move. He's stopped there, and a good defensive play by Mason Vardy, taking the body there. And Tompkins goes back after him. Doesn't like that. It's taken up here by Millwood. And they're going to get just inside the line and not quite get it deep, and that's going to be a stretch pass up to Tompkins. 1-on-2. He's going to wait for his teammates. Slows up. Little chip. Beautiful sauce pass. Over to Nathan McCarty, who is the Bayview goal scorer so far. He's going to be worked out into the slot there for Ben McKay. Beck McKay, sorry. It's going to be shot wide. And Millwood's looking to have an odd man rush here, and it's good back pressure by McCarty. So McCarty playing all ends of the rink here. Scores a breakaway goal. Back check hard. Makes up a play. And off goes Liam Shaw of the Flames with some good speed here. He's going to go just down low into the left corner, work around the net. He's going to come back up to the left hash mark. That's going to be held in at the blue line again by Bayview. Another pass out to the slot. Quick chance for Shaw. He was poke checked at the last second, and he gets it again. So very busy shift for Shaw. Another shot from the point, blocked by Millwood. So getting in the lanes here. Chipped back down by Bayview, and that's going to be ripped cross ice out into the neutral zone for Drew Phelan, who goes right back up the gut to 19, Chad Meager, the captain. He makes a couple moves, almost gets in behind the D, and he's stopped there. Ripped back down in here to the right side corner if you're on the ice, left side corner if you're looking at the camera. Be picked up here by Hayden McDonald, who's double teamed there. That's going to be ripped up the wall off the Bayview defender, so that's going to be no icing here as it rolls down to Foubert. And Flames looking for the stretch pass here, and he picks it up. No ice as it's tipped. Skeffington on it. It took a weird bounce off the corner, and Small is going to smother that one up, not taking any chances. So the stretch pass almost worked here, catching Millwood on the long change. There's the good deed of the game here for Owen Osborne. .10:15 left to go in the second period. Face off just to the right of Small, won by Bayview. Walked in off the top of the circle. Shot by Skeffington. That's going to be gloved by Small, so the faceoff's going to go right back where it came from. Another win by Bayview. That's going to come back to the point, ripped and blocked right off the hand. Don't imagine that one felt great. So a little battle on the wall here, back to the point. Ripped in by Owen Osborne. And that's going to be tried to chip out by Millwood. It's going to off the glass, hit the mooring, and came back in. And that's going to be a great chance for Meager. And another save for Small. So 19 saves so far through 1.5 periods here for Small, who's rocking some mighty fine gear, might I add. So McDonald going to take the draw here for the Flames. That's going to be won back by Millwood. Cam McDonald. It's chipped out, not quite, held in at the line, shot, saved by Small. The rebound bounces into the corner. There's a battle here now, 2 Bayview versus 2 Millwood. That's going to be worked back up to the point. Tried to chip by for the fast break there by Lorette, but that's ultimately stopped by Owen Osborne, who's been very solid at the point thus far tonight, this evening. That puck's going to be ripped down by Millwood, and that's going to go for icing. So faceoff's going to come right back down to the right of Small and to our left. Shots 21. Bayview 4 for Millwood. Millwood's going to have to get something going here, as Bayview is just absolutely peppering Dylan Small back there in the Millwood net. It's worked up to the winger here by Millwood. It's going to go through the middle. 2-on-1 for him, a shot. Right save. That shot was by the second leading scorer of Millwood, number 66, Malika Finley Howe. So that was Millwood's best scoring chance thus far, and that puck was shot in from the point. It's tipped. And another good chance here, so 2 good chances here for Millwood on this shift. They're going to look to build on that. Foubert not as busy. Sometimes that can be your kryptonite as a goalie. And as the winter months roll around here, we have the solution for you. High button toques are in stock now. We have 2 different colors to choose from. We have the blue and the black. Something for everybody. If you head over to highbuttonsports.ca, you can get one for yourself. We do thank you for supporting High Button Sports as we continue to support local hockey here as well. It's going to be worked down low by Bayview, but stripped here by Millwood. He's going to get the line, not quite. And the linesman says no ice. Drew Phelan works it up the wall here to Nathan McCarty, the Bayview goal scorer. Stripped again, chipped back down into the Millwood zone. So Bayview seems to be doing their best work here inside the ringette line. And once again, that's where they're going to put it. So in behind the net here for Bayview. It's going to try to be dropped back, passed out front. A little bit of a skirmish for it here. Walked out of the corner. Takes a couple whacks. Hayden McDonald's going to be double teamed now as he waits for Liam Shaw to come in and help. And Shaw's going to come out with the puck here just up the right wall. He's going to walk the top of the circle. He's going to shoot. It's deflected wide. So a real good look there for Shaw. As we're having chipped out by Millwood. It's going to be a race here. A 50-50 puck. 496, Ethan Eyre, who gets stripped there, and it's going to go back out into neutral ice. It's going to be dumped in on Foubert, who's going to play it right back out as Millwood was regrouping from an offside. Back up to the point, works across the top of the circle, shot. And that's going to be smothered up by Foubert with the glove. And he's going to hold that one here for the whistle and the face-off. So 6:50 left here in the second period. 1-0. Bayview Flames on a goal from McCarty. Face-off one back here by Bayview. Worked back up to the point, and that's just going to be chipped back down low by Millwood, and that's going to be rimmed around here. Winger up, working on the point, so that's going to be picked up by the Millwood forward, Isaac Lorette, who shoves it back down, and that's going to be pushed back over. We're going to have a 2-on-2 here. That's Ethan McNeil down low. Chips it, a little cycle to Ty Skeffington, who walks right out of the corner. Across the top of the circle. He's going to walk right into the middle. He's going to have a nice look for a shot. Shot rebound. So 2 looks there for Bayview. Small at the top of the crease there. Smothers that. Finds it and covers it up. So Finley Howe and Meager in for the faceoff, and that's won by Meager. Right back to the right winger, and that's going to be shot, and that's blocked again. I'd love to know the amount of block shots here for Millwood. Puck is going to be pop flied just up over the shortstop's head to the goalie. And we're going to have another faceoff just to the right of Small. So Small coming up big here early on in this game. It's a 1-0 lead for Bayview. Could easily be much more. I wouldn't say that there's been all quality chances, but some good looks nonetheless. A puck race won by Bayview there. Beck McKay. And they're going to move it back up off the glass. Chipped out into center. Picked up by Jack Broderick, who chips it back down. And that's going to be picked up by 19, Bayview. It's a little drop pass into the slot. It's going to be intercepted. Here comes number 11, Noah Avery. Quick chip. Looking for Millwood's top scorer there, Will Lindsay. And that's going to be taken in here by Devin McDonald. Shot, rebound. Just missed the stick of Tompkins. So a perfectly placed shot. And if you have no pass on the 2-on-1, you're looking to get something similar to that off the far pad for a rebound just out of the reach. So Millwood with a little pressure now. It's going to be taken back by Bayview. The delayed offside there. Just a quick dipsy doodle at the blue line. Slowed everyone up. Work back into the corner. Partner pass. You can hear some of the parents screaming, "Get it out." And I'd have to agree with them. Checking back. Phelan back through the middle. Tompkins through the legs. 1-on-4 here. A little shot on net. Tried to use the defenseman as a screen. Crashes hard. Takes a cross check. A little huddle here. Small smothers the puck for shot number 25. So 25, usually a number you'd see maybe for a shot amount for the full game, but 25 through almost 2 periods here, so 4:20 left. Face-off one back by Bayview. Tipped back down by Shaw, and it hit one of the Millwood players. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that hit him where the sun don't shine. So I did hear a yell from the crowd here to blow the whistle. Unfortunately, the rule is if you have one of your players laying on the ice, you cannot blow the whistle until your team has possession of the puck. So if you do remember at all from watching games or playing at some point, your team may have had a fast break and the whistle blew, it's because one of your players was down. But to clarify, that is the rule. Sometimes it's frowned upon, and the ref's just trying to call the game by the book. So that was number 91, Cameron McDonald, who just blocked a dump in. I don't imagine that felt the greatest. Here we are down into the left of Small once again. Won by Millwood, just chipped up the wall. Kept and then found by Millwood, and that's going to be chipped up here for Noah Avery, sorry. Bayview picks it up, chips it back up the wall. It's going to be chipped down. Stopped by Osborne. Picked up. 18 now, 50-50 puck. In for Nathan McCarty, who leaves it there. And it's going to be, he's going to be hit. It's going to be chipped out through the middle and intercepted once again here by Bayview. So Avery elects just to dump it in, get it in behind. in over the line here. Nathan McCarty, shot. And it looks like Smalls just may have got a piece of that. He was looking to go top blocker. And maybe he didn't, as it didn't register as a shot, but another good look there for McCarty. And if I was a betting man, Smalls probably getting low on water here. Face off, 2 hour left. Broadcast platform, I guess I'll call it. It's 1 out. Ripped back in line by Skeffington. That's going to be in behind the goal line here, and that's going to be chipped back out to the wall. Millwood's going to go back down to the opposite side, and they're going to go partner pass again. And a chip up off the mesh. And that face-off is going to go right back to where it came from. So Bayview here doing a good job of closing down the options in the lanes, forcing Millwood to almost play ping pong in here behind the net, try and get the pressure going the opposite way so they can get a clean exit. And that's going to be rimmed right around by the defenseman. That's going to be shot into the slot and chipped out of danger at the last second. So Jaden Lee now, quick stretch pass right on the tape as he tries to leave it there for Brogan Smith, and that's intercepted by Bayview with the good back pressure once again. So Skeffington now on the right wall, takes a bump, still has the puck, working the wall. Gonna have some help here. It's gonna come back. Nicholas Frazier, who dumps it in deep here. So Millwood's going to have numbers. They have a 3-on-1. They can't come up with the puck, and that's going to be ripped back out into center, and here comes Tompkins. Just inside the right side blue line. He's going to shoot. It's going to be deflected. Good rebound control there by Small. Right back up off the glass into the corner. And he worked again here by Tompkins, coming out of the corner. Pass out front. Shot. Fans on it. That was a great look for Ferguson. The puck just rolled off his stick at the last second. Shot from the point up over everybody to no avail. Tompkins around the top of the circle, holds a shoot, pass. What I thought was a shot turned out to be a pass, and it was just missed there in front by Ferguson. So this line is buzzing here. That's going to be pushed out to the point, kept in by Ryan Foley. He gets it back. He's going to look into the slot, a little pass back door. Rolling puck, and it bounced up over the stick here. And that's going to be chipped, hit something. Back into the slot. Millwood picks it back up, and they are going to get it out this time, and it's picked back up by Bayview. The last minute to play here in the second period as Ryan Foley rips in. He's got a shot, another block here by Millwood, so no shortage of sacrificing the body here for the Millwood Knights. And once again, that's picked up by Bayview on the delayed offside. So 40 seconds left here in the second period. And that's going to be shot down, no icing. Foubert come out to play it as he had the Millwood player hard on him. That's up to Tompkins. They're going to have a 2-on-3 here. Little move. Goes wide. Puck was just pushed off his stick. That's going to be ripped out here just inside the Bayview line where it's picked up by Malika. And that's going to be down in the slot for Lindsay tried to go back door. Noah Avery. That's going to be taken back down. Nice dangle by Tompkins. Backdoor pass. What a goal at the buzzer. So that one is going to count, folks. So that's going to be McCarty's second goal of the game. On an absolutely beautiful deke there by Jack Tompkins. And he had a wide open cage. And give Small some credit. He got across there. And he got a piece, but on a 2-on-0, the odds don't really favor the goalie here. So Bayview takes a 2-0 lead here right at the buzzer of the second period, and they're going to have a 2-0 lead here going into the third. And we will be back after this intermission for the third period here. Okay, welcome back here for the third period. Oh, the door is open down there. I think Small realized and did the good Samaritan play there. So I'm not really sure what was going on, but here we go here with the third period. 7 seconds in, we already got ourselves a whistle to the left of Small. It's going to be won back by Millwood, but picked up by Bayview in the right corner. It's going to be worked up the wall. Just a little nice chip just ahead of Will Lindsay. That would have been a good chance there. Let's take him back here. A little chip pass into center. Great receival by Malika Finley-Howe. Showing off some of the skill. And that was a backdoor pass intended for Noah Avery. That's going to be blocked. Intercepted by Drew Phelan, who just skates up the ice and dumps it in. Millwood now, another errant pass, just missing Lindsay. He goes to change and realizes his defense were changing as well, so that's going to be picked up by number 11, Beck McKay, who just rips it over the line, gets a shot on goal and stopped by Small. So Millwood, old chip out into center, looking for that stretch pass here. Stretch flick. Chip. It's getting double teamed here. So... And there's going to be a delayed penalty here against Bayview. So that's going to give Millwood a great chance to get back into this thing, even though there'll be an outshot 27-7 here. So that's going to be a tripping call on number 19, Chad Meager. Could be Meyer. That's going to put Millwood on the power play here. So in the days of special teams, let's see if it pays off here for Millwood. That's going to be one back to the point, just held. Number 25, Brogan Smith, and that's going to be worked down to the half wall. It's going to be a cross pass up top. It's going to be ripped wide and out of the zone here for the Millwood Knights. So back down behind the net. We're going to have the power play set up here. Malika Finley-Howe swings with speed. Tries to chip it by. Good penalty kill formation here for Bayview. And here comes Brogan Smith. He moves it through the middle. It's going to go right back to Tompkins, so not the guy you want to give the puck to. So short-handed or not, Bayview keeps applying the pressure, and that's going to be worked in now. And the Millwood Knights looking to set up here on the power play. Work back to the point. Smith back down. Walked into the middle, but shot tipped. Foubert took it off the right shoulder. That's as good a scoring chance as any. That's going to be cleared by Bayview and picked up by Small behind the net. So Jack Broderick now behind it. Fakes and leaves it there. For number 9, Mason Vardy, who moves it up ice. So Millwood inside over the blue line just at the top of the circle. Moves it back to the D. Back down to the top of the circle. Shot. Didn't get through. Not sure who it was blocked by, but ultimately it did not get to the net. So Blake Monk back for it. Wheels around the net with speed. Applies the brakes. Breakout pass to Mason Vardy. Gets the blue line, dumps it in. We're going to go to work down low here. That puck's going to be chipped up into the mesh. It looks like it was by the Bayview player, so the faceoff is going to stay inside. So 9 seconds left to go here in the Millwood power play. One shot on goal so far, and it was a real good chance, but a good save by Foubert. Fubert, one of them. That's pickpocketed. Right down in his own zone, nothing doing. So that's going to conclude the power play for Millwood. So big kill by Bayview. And one shot here for Millwood on the power play, and that's going to be chipped out. And here comes Liam Shaw, one-on-one. A little under the stick. Good body position there by the defenseman. Didn't quite let him through. That's going to be chipped by. And here comes Finley Howe, who's pinched off at the wall by Blaze O'Hearn. No one with him, so now it's going to be a 2-on-2 here for Bayview. Shot. Tip just wide. Picked back up by Shaw. Works the corner. Picks up some speed. Looking for his options. Little cycle. Didn't quite make it to where he wanted to go, and that's going to be partnered in behind the net by Millwood. Another interception here at the top of the circles for Bayview. Shot. That one was tipped wide. Another cycle there. And who other than Liam Shaw. He's going to take a high stick here, and it's going to be most likely a 2-minute head contact penalty, as high sticking rule is no longer in effect for penalties. So we'll see if it was 4 or 2. It's going to be 2 for head contact. So the rule is intentional head contact, 4 minutes. Unintentional head contact is 2. Of course, it's the referee's discretion at all times. So good call from the referee in behind the play there, as they try to eliminate as much head contact into the game as we possibly can. And Bayview's going to go to the power play here, looking to take a 3-0 lead. Try and put a hammer into this thing. Hammer and a nail. Ooh. It's a malfunction with the mic here. Pass through is blocked. That's going to be picked up by Shaw. Back to the point. Shot by Tompkins. Tipped. Small gets a piece, and that's going to go up off the glass and behind the net. So tried to clear again. No, wouldn't. It goes right to Tompkins. So Bayview working Tompkins at the point here on the power play. Looks like everything's going to revolve through him here up top. It's good pressure by Millwood there. Chipped down by Tompkins. A little dangle there by Nick Ferguson, who goes back up to Tompkins. Top of the circles now for Ferguson. Ferguson tripped up. Little chip pass back to Tompkins, who's going to walk the middle. Back to the bowl. Hits the brakes again. Looking for his options. Set up. Back down to Ferguson. Ferguson fakes left. Goes right. In behind the net now. Try and change up the angle. Get the penalty killers out of position here. That's going to be shot and blocked. So another block for Millwood. Oh, that's a tough break there for the defender, as it just slid under his stick. Works back down. Back out front. Bounces over the defender's stick. Again, shot. Sir John A player was dumped. Sorry, not Sir John A, Bayview. Dumped in front of the net, and that's going to be cleared here by Millwood, and they're going to go for a change. Get some fresh penalty killers on. So 25 seconds left here in the power play, as Tompkins enters the zone here and sets up. He's going to leave it for Osborne, who walks in off the top of the circle. Shot. Looking for that short side top glove, but that's going to be smothered up by Small. A nice glove save there, flashing the leather on Osborne. We're going to get a full sail here for Bayview. 15 seconds left in the power play. So 2-0 lead here on 2 goals from McCarty. Won a buzzer beater at the end of the second. Looking to add to that lead here on the power play with just 10 seconds left. He walked out up top, back down. For Meager, works it back down, and that's going to be worked up top to McNeil. Shot tipped just wide. I don't think Small seen it. So that concludes the penalty. Back to even strength now. Chipped down low by Bayview. Meager now on it, working the corners. They're going to outnumber the Millwood guy here. Referee yelling easy there. Cross check, so the same cross check rules don't really apply here as they do in the NHL. So a little bit different rules. That's going to be tried to chip out again by Millwood, and it's once again held at the line by the Bayview defender. We are going to have a penalty here. On Bayview for interference. So, Meager's going to go back to the box here for interference. And if Millwood wants to get back into this game, they're going to want to score here on the power play. Cut that lead in half. Anything can happen, down 1. They do say 2-goal lead, worst lead in hockey. Never quite understood it myself, but new centerman here for Bayview. That's going to be one back by Millwood. That's going to be shot by Malik. So Finley Howe, off the face-off play, it's one back, and he's just going to rip that thing right away. It's going to go top blocker on Fubert. And 4 seconds into the power play, Millwood's going to cut this lead in half. So just as you hear one of the parents yell, shoot the puck, he does, and it works out. So we'll give an assist to the dad up here in the stands. It's good advice. And so 2-1 here for Bayview. So you got to wonder if Fubert's cold down there. Only 9 shots. Not sure if he's seen that one, but nonetheless, 2-1 lead here for Millwood. They cut it in half, and as I talked about it, they made it happen. And the puck worked back down here. Millwood, just a chip out into center ice. It's going to be a race here with Lindsay, who's going to get there first and negate the icing. He tries to chip by, and that's good back pressure there by Devin McDonald, who back checks hard, and he's going to move that up, and we're going to have a 2-on-2 here. So Ferguson over the line, shot. That's going to be gloved up and smothered here by Small. We're going to have a face-off just to the right here of the goalie for Millwood, Small. And if you are just joining us, fun fact from earlier, Dylan Small is the captain of the team, or so it says here on my roster. Pretty cool tidbit from the game. Draw one by Millwood in the defensive zone here. Be chipped around to the winger, who just goes soft up to the blue line, but it does get out. And it's chipped back in, and they go partner pass. The puck bouncing around here a little bit. He worked up to Nicholas Frazier, who chips it up the wall to Morgan Whitewood. Chipped through the middle, and that's intercepted by the Bayview's Nathan McCarty. He's having a game so far. So pass through the middle, over to Shaw, goes in 1-on-2. Tries to get a shot, and it's deflected by the defender up into the mesh. The faceoff's going to stay inside. Just to our right and to the right of Small, the tender of the net. Face-off one. That's a shot by Shaw through a screen, and Small gets a toe on it here. Little collision there, sent Shaw sprawling into the wall. Picked up by Millwood. They rim it right up the wall. Picked off by the defenseman. Shot. Small didn't see it, but it missed the net. And Braden Cole pinches down, keeps it in again. I feel like I've said that 5 or 6 times so far tonight. Back up to the point. Shot through a screen. Doesn't quite make it through. There's a scramble in front. Back up to the point again. Another shot and blocked by Millwood once again. I'd really like to know the amount of block shots they have tonight. That's a good play there by Nicholas Frazier to lean on his forechecker and take that extra stride to get the red line, so they do not get called for icing. It's 21 now in over for Bayview. McCarty looking for the hat trick. Uses the power move, and he's pushed off by Blake Monk with a real good defensive play. Good positioning there. So rimmed around again. Shot back by Bayview, and that's going to be blocked. Another chip out, and chip back in here by Bayview. So, from my view up here, it's looking like it could be the old New Jersey Devils, Carolina Hurricanes 1-2-2 trap here by Bayview. And Millwood now tries to chip it out front. And that's picked up by the Flames, and they're going to rip it back in, and that's just going to be chipped back down to the Bayview zone, and that's going to be no icing. And the stretch pass taken in the skates beautifully by Ethan McNeil, who chips it by the defenseman, and he's going to go in. So 9 versus 9 here, no hit. And we're going to have the activation from the defense once again. In behind the Millwood goal now. Chipped up, held in by the D. And that's going to be chipped back down into the left corner, where it's picked up. Chipped to the winger, back up. And that's going to be Finley Howe again, looking for a second. He gets the shot through, and it was blocked a little bit and lost some of its juice. It's worked up the wall to the hash marks here, so Finley Howe working hard down there, looking for the equalizer. Pass out front, shot. Good save by Fubert. And they're going to have a third chance, and that's going to be blocked by a sliding Beck McKay. So a real good look there for Millwood as they look to tie this game. It's going to be left at the blue line there for Lindsay. He shoots it on net. Toe saved by Foubert. And here we go, picked up by Beck McKay. Moved up to Tompkins, who elects to just chip it in deep here with no options and no speed going. Good safe play. Be a stretch pass through the middle. Intercepted. And there comes Nick Ferguson, who dumps it in over to Tompkins. He's on him. He goes for the push now. So Ferguson bumps into him. Puck goes to Tompkins. And they're battling away for it here on the wall. And that's going to be held in by the Bayview defenseman again here. So 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the third period. Bayview leading Millwood 2-1. Just worked in over the line, and great job by the two forwards to stay onside. Shot pass in the slot. That's redirected into the corner, so good job to recoup there. Back to the point. Cycled back down low. Tompkins working the defenseman here. 1-on-2. It's going to be chipped out front to nobody, and it goes back to the point. Shot. Another block. So Morgan Whitewood, another block, and it goes back to the point. Another good chance there. Tipped, stopped by Small, and cleared out by Millwood. They're going to go 2-on-3. And they're going to go chip and change here, and they get the fresh legs. Braden Cole behind the net now is chased. And that's going to come out to 25. Brogan Smith, who leaves it there. He's going to be pressured. He took a knee there, and he's limping here. We're going to hope he's okay there. It's one of the scarier plays in hockey. .7:11 left in the third period. Shots 31 for Bayview, 12 for Millwood. That face-off is going to be shot right towards the net there. It's going to be worked in low. Taken over the corner by Bayview, just chipped outside the blue line into neutral ice. Partner pass over to Fraser. Fraser gets it back now, working up the left wall, gets the line, and he's going to dump it. And it's chipped just wide to the right corner, and that's going to be picked up by Brogan Smith, who's first on the puck here, so he clears the front. It's passed out front. Shot! Save by Foubert. So, real good work down there from Brogan Smith. First on the puck. Loses the battle. Keeps battling. Wins one. Shoots it out front. And they get a scoring chance here. So, Millwood getting a few good looks here in the third period. In the 2-1 game. So anything can happen here at this point. 6:36 left. Face off just to the left of the Bayview goaltender. Face off won by Millwood, shot blocked, and it just trickles down to Mr. Foubert and nets there. I do apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. Could call him by his first name, which is unbelievable, Boston. So kudos to his parents for the great name choice. The puck is won by Millwood, but the winger coming through on the face-off assignment is going to take it through, and they're just going to dump it in behind the net here into the safe zone, and that's going to be chipped around the wall by Millwood. Back up to the point is held. Move back in. Once again here. Another shot just in behind the net. So Bayview electing to send just the single man on the forecheck here, trying to clog the neutral zone, and that's going to be picked up. Drop pass. Shot! So a nice little drop pass there to Will Lindsay, and he's going to shoot and put it right into the breadbasket here. Another face-off in the Bayview zone. .5:59 left here in the third period. This Friday night matchup between the 5th place Flames and the 9th place Knights. Flames, like I said earlier, in a 3-way tie here. It's Halifax West, Sackville, and Dartmouth High School. As Millwood presses here, it's going to be passed out. It's going to be a stretch pass to Tompkins. He's going to slow over, look for his option. He's going to shoot it through the net, and it's deflected on the way by And Small got a piece just enough to get it to the corner, and that's going to be shot from the point, tipped up into the netting. And that faceoff is going to stay inside, as it was deflected by the Millwood defender. So Tompkins versus Marchand. Great hockey last name. It's going to be tried to one through forward by Tompkins. They're trying the through the draw backdoor faceoff play, and it almost worked there. Pass out front in the slot, scores! So Tompkins out of the corner to Ferguson. And that's a heartbreaker for Millwood here with lots of time left to tie it, but after all that work to get it within one, they give up another here. So great look in the slot by Nick Ferguson there, and that's going to give the Flames a 3-1 lead here with 5:27 left to go in the third period. Faceoff push forward, and that's going to be taken. Slap shot just wide. Tompkins first on it now. He's going to have two Millwood defenders to deal with as Ferguson joins in to help. So Ferguson from Tompkins and McDonald on that one. I just got the call from the announcer, and they're back over here. Ferguson drop pass intended for Owen Osborne, who was joining the play as a defenseman, just out of his reach. It's going to be chipped down into the Millwood zone, and they go partner pass behind the net. Through the middle. Dangerous pass, but one of his only options. It's picked up by Bayview. Shot through a screen. Toe save here by Small. Worked into Gretzky's office there behind the net. Back up to the point, back down to the half wall. Shot, another block by Millwood, so no shortage of effort here. Like I said earlier in the broadcast here, Millwood playing last night in a big win over the Island View Devils. Got to assume that may be a factor here. Off the glass note, off the boards and in. And that's going to be chipped up into the air. It's going to hit the ceiling, so that faceoff's going to come back down into the Millwood zone. So 4:05 left here in the third period. St. Margaret's Center. Bayview Flames, Millwood Knights. Just to the right of Small here, face-off. Say that was won by nobody. It was kicked over to the half wall, and that's going to be a nice move behind the legs. Passed out front, shot, he bounced it over the air. That's going to be big. Scores. So the puck bounced there, bounced over his stick. He gets a second chance at it. And two Millwood defenders clear it, and it comes right back onto the stick of Blaze O'Hearn. He puts that one in the back of the net, so that's a heartbreaker here, folks, for Millwood. It's going to be a 4-1 lead. 3:56, so a little bit of a scramble in front there. Three Bayview bodies, three Millwood bodies, and obviously the Bayview Flames guy comes up with the puck and he puts it in the back of the net, so a little bit of pressure off the Flames now. They can breathe a little easier, and Jaden Lee is going to rip the puck into his own bench here. Face off to the right of Smalls. Won by Millwood, and a missed assignment there off the face-off as the Bayview Flames guy walks right through uncontested for a shot after their own win. We chip back out to the point. Ryan Foley back down into the corner. Ethan McNeil on it now with Meager. So McNeil comes out with it now, cycles it back down low to Meager. Intercepted by number 66, Finley Howe, who's been one of Millwood's best players, and that's going to be shot, and the rebound bounces out. McNeil tried to go skate to stick here, and that's going to be a fast break, 2-on-1. Backdoor pass for Lindsay, intended for him anyways, and that's going to be tipped up over, and we're going to have a 3-on-3 over the blue line. Shot by Ryan Foley. It's going to be tipped up over the goalie and off the glass. Back up to the point where it's held in. So that puck's just going to be ripped down the ice here for icing. Millwood's going to change up their forwards. So shots 36-15 in favor of the Bayview Flames. So Small's been a busy man there tonight, as he takes another face-off just in front of him there. It's one back by Millwood and chipped right up the wall, back up to Bayview's defenseman who holds the line. That's going to be cycled down low to Tompkins. Tompkins works it back up to Ferguson. Ferguson over. Shot from the point by Osborne. And that's going to be tipped wide. So another chance here in the slot for Tompkins. Puck just rolls off his stick, and he gets it back there, but outstrength by Isaac Lorette, who tries to get it in deep and didn't quite get enough of it. So back down to the Millwood blue line, and that's over to the red line and dumped in by Smith. Cross corner dump. That's chipped out by Bayview just here into neutral ice. So partner pass. Back through the middle. We're going to dump it in here just to the right of Foubert. And that's picked up there by Osborne, who goes up to Tompkins. We're going to have a 2-on-2 here. Tompkins and Ferguson drop back. They're going to get caught in transition here. It's going to be a 1-on-1. It's moved in by Millwood. I apologize there as I was trying to read the number, but it's tucked into the jersey, and that's going to be picked up in transition. And here comes Drew Phelan, 1-on-2. He drops it for Tompkins, who wasn't quite ready. And that puck's going to be intercepted by Millwood. Back in for Nathan McCarty, looking for the hat trick still. That puck just squirts out past the defenseman at the blue line. The Flames are going to have to regroup here, but they're first on it now. That's held in at the blue line by Ian Eisner, number 15. And that's going to be last minute to play here in the third period. So Bayview here holding the pressure. That's going to be a big hit here right in front of us by Noah Avery. He's had just about enough, I'd say. And Eisner's going to go for a change here with 38 seconds left, as the puck bounces up over Small. It's picked up by Millwood, and the pass just out of his reach. That's going to go for icing. So all the way back down into the Millwood zone here. 27.6 seconds left to go. Face off one here to Millwood. Chipped up off the glass, held in by the Bayview defenseman, and that's going to be chipped almost to the net there. 18 seconds left to go. As Bayview just relentless, they continue to apply the pressure right down to the very last second here. It's going to be rimmed around, chipped out, and that's going to get by the pinching defenseman out into neutral ice, where it's picked up by Skeffington, who goes across. Going to be one last shot here for McNeil. No, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here, as the Bayview Flames take this one by a score of 4-1 and outshoot Millwood 36-15. So thank you for tuning in to our Metro High School Hockey League stream here at St. Margaret's Center, brought to you by High Button Sports. We look forward to bringing you more action this season, and we'll be signing off here. I am Matt Dudelay, and beside me, as we just got a shout out from a couple fans, I'm assuming, we will be signing